All about spring, heading into summer and landscaping with Cory Pander at Metric Design. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm really good. Tis the season. It's looking green out there.
Absolutely. You know, it's always my favorite time of year, you know, especially when we look at landscaping and just the weather's changing. We're getting in our own backyards again and the grass is greening up, leaves are coming in. Absolute best time of the year, especially for getting the juices flowing and creativity for around landscaping and what we can and can't do. So absolute best time of year. Excited for the summer. Okay,
we're in mid-May right now, planning ahead, looking at different yards. What are you seeing right now? What are some of your projects on the go?
Well, so we have a lot of different avenues we're taking on here. So one of my favorite ones we're doing now is this lady that we're dealing with. She really wants a whimsical kind of yard, and so we're getting to add some like really unique pathways and little areas in the yards. And so one thing we really like to do is use the whole yard, create a little movement. You know, we see so many times when we go to these backyards that they're just using a deck and, you know, the rest is green space, and so not a lot of movement is created there. So we're trying to really incorporate different areas, sitting areas, add a pergola, something like that, to create some sort of movement through the yard. Another big thing that we like to do and what we're seeing a trend in actually is garden boxes. It's so nice to, you know, even if you're not the biggest green thumb, have little areas so you can do a little bit of growing, test out your thumb, and you can always expand as you move forward too. So that's one thing we're really highlighting, is just movement, playing in the dirt kind of, you know, and so we kind of have something for everybody.
Add in some color as well.
Oh, color's phenomenal. That's, you know, one thing we even see in the design world is color's really starting to make a comeback in certain areas, right? It's been a lot of blacks and golds, and even in landscaping, a lot of heavy kind of dark colored rocks, but we are starting to see a little bit of color return, so that's always nice.
And you mentioned the garden beds. Well, the raised ones are really handy too. If you can maybe physically get it down there, you just want something more upright.
Absolutely. It's nice, you know. So typically when I do a garden box, it'll be about 6 boards high, so about 30 some inches. It keeps you from having to bend down, especially for our older customers. It's just so nice that you can access everything right there, kind of just a little bit of a bend. It makes gardening so much easier and enjoyable, to tell you the truth.
What else are you working on, Cory?
So we have a little bit of everything right now. So one project I just kind of took on was a brand new house with nothing. So, you know, again, you got to start thinking sprinkler lines. Where's the grass going to go? Fence lines, trees. You know, trees are such a unique thing too. It's always nice to have big trees, but the cost difference between this big of a tree to that big of a tree is phenomenal. So just so many things to think about. It's fun as a designer to look at a blank space and kind of be able to go from there, but it is expensive. So a lot of these things you want to do in stages, but it is nice to kind of, if you're looking at a brand new build, to really start thinking about what you want to do for landscaping, because it is a definite part of a build.
Yeah, as a landscaper, I bet you're getting your creative juices all flowing.
It's the best. Yeah, especially in spring, you know, not only in my backyard do I get going, but it's so nice to deal with our customers too, that to see their visions and bring those visions to life. It's always an enjoyable adventure.
And how about maintaining that yard? You mentioned just even trees.
Absolutely.
From small to bigger trees. Yeah.
So maintaining is huge. You know, you do see a lot of people want to drop the maintenance of the yard quite a bit, which is nice. So that's something that helps us kind of go with more of a rock or local plants that survive the droughts a bit more, you know, and just for like an ease of watering, setting up the sprinkler lines just right. There's just so many things that go into it, but I would say ease of maintenance is something you definitely want to consider, because you don't want to be out there weeding all the time or trimming that or trimming this. So just create a nice flow of the yard.
Yes, you want to enjoy things
Absolutely.
as well.
Enjoy as opposed to work. So
hey, that sounds like a great plan. Thank you so much, Cory. All on landscaping. Thank you.